it?
Yes, you can.
You can.
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Strike It Up, aka Johnny, for all you sneakerheads out there that want to call me by my first name. Back for video number 2 in my sneaker collection series. But before we get started, I wanted to take this opportunity to dedicate this video to Jumpman Bostic's father, who passed away. So we're going to dedicate this video in his memory. And we just wanted to let Jumpman Bostic know that your family is definitely in our prayers, and this is a very difficult time. And just know that you got friends that are supporting you, and they have you in your prayers, in our prayers, I should say. So this video is dedicated to your dad. Moment of silence, please. We'll come back right now to the video. So alright guys, let me explain why I'm going to do this next video. This next video is actually on Nike Air Max 90s. And the reason for that is my collection has a lot of Jordans in it, and these are Jordans that I don't want to wear all the time. I simply just would like to rock them at special occasions or whatever, whenever I feel like just wearing them. But these, I don't want to wear my Jordans all the time. Kind of putting like the shoes kind of like in a rotation. And I'm so picky that I actually, when I get my box of Jordans, I actually throw a post-it note on the box, and then I'll start marking on the post-it note how many times I've actually worn the shoe. And that's kind of like a little reminder to me, like, hey man, you know, like those Jordan 9s Cool Grays, you've been wearing them too much, you know, give them a little break. I simply just like to make my shoes last. You know, I take care of my shoes, I always clean them, but I don't want to overwear them. And that kind of opens up an opportunity to start collecting different shoes. Me personally, I personally like, you know, Air Max 90s. Now, if you guys remember on my first video, I said my videos were going to be about my collection and shoes that I like, and maybe some shoes that you don't like. Now, I know, some of you guys out there probably said, why the hell would you have shoes in your collection that you don't like?
Yeah, dumbass. Why would you?
Who said that? Anyway, sometimes we might make a little mistake here and there, and you might pick up a shoe that you don't like. And I'll give you an example. These are a pair of Nike Air Max 90s that I picked up, and I love this shoe. This shoe is just gorgeous to me. And I made a little mistake. Your boy was on eBay, and I was using my eBay app on my phone. Now, of course, the screen on your phone is about like that big, you know? So I didn't really get a chance to see really good detailed pictures of this shoe. This shoe is hideous. I like the colorway, but the bubble area, just, it looks like a kid took a marker. Let me just put it up to the camera so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's just horrible. And they're not Air Max 90s. That was my mistake. I got a little excited when I saw these on eBay, and I learned from my mistakes. So one of the other mistakes that I made in buying this shoe was that the guy only posted one picture of this shoe. Normally when you're trying to sell something, you're going to put a bunch of pictures from different angles, like from here and like this and the back and so on. This guy only posted one picture, and you know, like I said, I just got excited. These are definitely going to go back to him. We've been talking, and he's going to take them back because I just don't like how they look. So I love this shoe. And the cool thing is, I don't have to wear my Jordans all the time, but I can still look good and wear some Air Max 90s and match them up with my outfit and so on. So I figured, you know, let me do a video about this shoe, let everybody know why I like them, and a little bit of history on the shoe. Now, the cushion system, you know, the little air bubble that's in your shoe, Nike actually introduced this back in 1979. I was 3 years old when that happened, man. 1979. Now, 8 years later is when this shoe came out. So the cushioning system, 1979. This shoe came out in 19 '87, the very first one, not this one. The first Nike that came out was called the Nike Air Max 1, which some people nicknamed the Nike Air Max 87. 1987. What happened in 1987?
Aretha Franklin becomes the first woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
R-E-S-P-C-T, find out what it means to me.
U2 releases their album, The Joshua Tree.
But I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
WrestleMania 3 sets an attendance record for a live indoor sporting event which was held at the Pontiac Silverdome in Michigan. This record stood until February 14, 2010, when the NBA broke that record with its All-Star Game, which was held at Cowboys Stadium. The Simpsons first appear as a cartoon short series on the Tracy Ullman Show.
Ay, caramba!
Cool stuff. But also in 1987, Nike introduced the Air Max 1. Now, what people don't know is, or a lot of people don't know, is that the Nike Air Max 1 was designed by Tinker Hatfield. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The same man that designed a lot of the Air Jordan shoes put in some work on the Nike Air Max models as well. Now, the cool thing with that was that he was given the job to design this shoe, a trainer shoe, a running shoe, and he actually saw a building that inspired the design. And the design feature that I'm talking about is when he came out with the shoe in 1987, the Air Max 1 was the very first shoe that actually showed you the air cushioning. No other shoe had done that before, and you won't, probably believe what inspired him. But I'm going to show you right here. This is what inspired him to show you that air bubble. Check it out.
Before Tinker ever did his magic to the Nike Air Max shoe, none of the previous shoes from Nike ever showed the Nike Air unit that was located at the bottom of the shoe. It was always hidden away in the sneaker sole. That was until Tinker saw this building in Paris. When he saw this building, he said he was inspired by the skeletal structure, saying that it looked like the building's guts were spilling out, that you can see everything inside, from the escalators to the people. That's when he came up with the idea to expose the air unit. Of course, people at Nike couldn't see the genius of his vision, but of course, we all know how history turned out. Ultimately, the Nike Air Max 1 was the first shoe to ever show off the air unit at the bottom of the shoe.
Now, the Nike Air Max 3 came out in 1990, and that's what this shoe is right here. It was known as the Nike Air Max 3 up until the year 2000, when Nike actually re-released this shoe. They retroed it, and they kind of changed the name a little bit, and they started calling the shoe the Nike Air Max 90 because it was released in 1990. 1990. What happened in the year 1990? I was a freshman in high school. Man, what else happened in 1990?
The first McDonald's opens up in Moscow.
I think we're going to be here a while. I suggest you go get a Big Mac.
Driving Miss Daisy wins Best Picture at the Academy Awards.
Something wrong back there, Miss Daisy?
No,
Something I done?
no. Yes.
Miss Daisy, I ain't done nothing.
The Ultimate Warrior defeats Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 6 to win the WWF Championship. Pope John Paul II pays a visit to Mexico.
Once again, when this shoe started to get designed, who else did they turn to than Mr. Tinker? Tinker Hatfield actually got down on this design, and what he did was he actually freshened it up a bit. He made the shoe more aggressive from the original design of the Air Max 1 and the Air Max 2. And the way he did this is that he actually started changing the shapes on the bottom of the sole, literally all the way to the top of the upper. He started changing design, features, and everything. But he also started experimenting with different colorways. And that's probably one of the reasons why I love this shoe so much, is that you have different colorways. There's like a million different colorways to this shoe. Black and blue and red and hot pink, and they got snake skin and they have done so much with just a very basic design of a running shoe. And the cool thing is with all the different colorways, you can actually hook up what you're going to wear for the day. So if you're going to wear like a blue shirt, you bust out some blue and white or blue and gray Air Maxes. Or if you're going to wear like a red shirt, well then you bust out the white and red Air Maxes. That's the cool thing about this shoe. They don't cost as much as Jordans, obviously, but you can definitely rock them all the time. And if you have a lot of different colorways, then you probably are only going to wear the shoe whenever you have to match up with your outfit. So I think it's a really cool alternative. You got people who definitely don't want to wear their Jordans all the time like I do, and I'm very picky. Like I said, you see the Post-it note right there. I don't wear these all the time, but I still want to look good when I'm out and about. So my alternative has been the Nike Air Max. This is my very first pair of Nike Air Maxes that I've purchased, and you best believe I'm going to start buying more of these, different colorways, so that I have more options to color match whatever outfit I'm wearing. Hopefully this video has been informative for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. I definitely love comments, constructive comments, no negativity, please. Everybody who started subscribing to my channel, like I said, I'm going to do more of these videos. They're going to be nothing but positivity, giving you a little bit of facts and making them a little fun. So again, if you're looking for an alternative on some shoes, so you don't have to rock your Jordans or your LeBrons or any other shoe, maybe some everyday rocket shoes right here, you definitely want to check out the Air Max 90s. I think they're pretty fresh. You can't beat them. They look really, really stylish. All right. It's your boy DJ Strike It Up. Thanks again for tuning in. And as always, you guys want some free mixes, you want to listen to my mixes of all the types of music, go to my website, djstrikeitup.com. Peace.